Alright, it's FrOzenSwipe here, and I got a game of domination on Baccarat for you. And, this is a pretty decent game, decent enough score at the end. A couple of bits get a little slow, so I do speed them up, just in the interest of time. But there's also something else, something that you might notice. And if you haven't figured it out just yet, maybe you might want to go ahead and put this video into 720p. But before you do that, actually, I should warn you, for those of you who suffer from slow internet, and whose internet can't really handle 720p videos all that well, if you press up on your keypad, and when the bluffering symbol comes up, you know the one, the circles made out of little circles that spins around you, you know that thing. If you press up when that comes up, you can play Snake, which is actually, you know, a really nice little feature. I like that YouTube put that in there, and I love playing Snake as well. But the problem is that, you know, it's such a big screen that sometimes you think you're on level with the piece, but then you see that you're like one below, and you try to go up and you end up going like 3 up, and you're like, oh no, you try to compensate, you end up going like 4 down, you go horrendously off. But yeah, I'm going really off topic. I should actually tell you what's going on here. But yeah, 720p this video. Well, hopefully anyway, it should look good, but unless I completely fuck up the render settings. Hopefully I don't. I really do hope I don't. But anyway, I should really get on topic. The thing is that I went out and I got a HD PVR. And yeah, so you don't have to suffer through terrible Dazzle quality from me. Well, it wasn't terrible actually. I managed to get pretty decent quality out of it. I thought it was at least washable. But yeah, the Hauppauge HD PVR is, the quality on this is so much better than that of the Dazzle. So yeah, I'm really psyched that I got this. I did have some problems with it when I first got it. Actually, first of all, I wasn't going to get the Hauppauge HD PVR. I was going to get the AverMedia Game Capture HD, which is the exact same as the HD PVR, except instead of recording to your computer, you record to an external hard drive of some description. But the problem is that, you know, originally it was cheaper, but then when I went to Amazon to order it, for some reason that had gone up in price, and the Hauppauge HD PVR gaming edition actually came down in price. So I ended up going for the Hauppauge, just because if I went with the AverMedia, I'd be paying the same price, and I'd also have to go out and I'd have to buy an external hard drive. And I mean, those things are like, you know, you're looking at like 50-80 euro. That's for the low end ones. That's like 320 gigabytes. If you're going up to 500, like terabyte type thing, you're looking over 100. So I mean, it really isn't worth that kind of money. But yeah, so I ended up getting a Hauppauge HD PVR gaming edition, which if you're wondering, it's the same as the normal Hauppauge HD PVR, except that it glows green instead of blue, which is awesome. That's probably the best feature out of the whole thing. My sister is absolutely mesmerized by the fact that when you record with this thing, it glows green. Even I am. It looks amazing. I'm gonna be quite perfectly honest. But yeah, I just figured it was about time, and I'd been saving up for this for a while. And I've been doing a lot of work for my parents, you know, just over the summer, just to kind of keep myself occupied, just because I didn't really have that much else to do. And they decided to, you know, reward me for my efforts, and I got a fair amount of money, and that on top of what I'd already saved up was enough to get this. So yeah, I felt it was worth the investment, to be honest, you know. And I'm not gonna lie, by the end of, you know, by the time you add VAT and everything like that, it came to around 190 euro, which does sound like quite a lot, but I've been doing this for about a year now, and if I wasn't serious about this, I probably wouldn't be doing it. You know, and I'm definitely serious about this. I'm definitely serious about getting into YouTube and that. And I mean, you know, it's hard to get a large audience out there with a Dazzle, though I was never expecting to. I mean, to be honest, I'm surprised I even have as much as I do with the Dazzle, despite the fact that, you know, the standard nowadays is high definition. You know, I mean, that's how it is now. Like, everyone and their dog's mother has a freaking HD PVR, so I figure I might as well join them. But I mean, the fact that, you know, all 65 of you who liked my videos enough, despite the quality, you know, to subscribe to my channel, that's amazing. And you know, hopefully now that I have a HD PVR, I can grow my channel a lot more. I do realize that a lot of community channels only accept HD gameplay, so I might see if I can get onto one of them and maybe expand my channel even more than that. But to be honest, I mean, when I first got into this whole thing, I was never planning on getting big, you know, and I mean, that would be a completely unrealistic expectation to, you know, get thousands of subscribers and be like an internet celebrity and become like semi-internet famous and all that, you know, and get paid for this. I mean, that would be nice if it happened, but I never expected it to happen. I just expected this to be a way to kind of express my opinion on certain things, you know, mostly gaming related. You know, not always the case. If you've watched my videos, you know that. You know, sometimes about stuff in real life and whatnot. And it was just a way for me to express myself. It was an outlet, a way to, you know, almost relieve some stress, really, just to express myself in a way that I really didn't feel comfortable doing before. And I feel I've definitely grown from this YouTube thing. I mean, this time last year, I definitely would not have been able to sit in front of my computer and talk straight for like 10 minutes or so. I mean, you try doing it yourself. Try record a one-way conversation with yourself for like 10 minutes. And you realize it's fucking hard. Like, it really is. But, you know, I really have grown from this, and I love doing what I do, and I feel that this is definitely worth the investment. And it also, you know, I mean, not only is my video quality going to be better, it also means that I can afford to play more games. You know, because before I was kind of limited to stuff that had theater mode in it, purely because I just hated playing in standard definition, and that's all you could do with a Dazzle. So anything that required any sort of live recording, i.e. recording and playing at the same time, I found it really difficult to do, purely because I now play on a big 42-inch 1080p HD TV. And, you know, don't get me wrong, standard definition doesn't look that bad on a standard definition TV, because, you know, obviously that's what it was made for. You know, it looks fine on that, but when it's on a 42-inch 1080p HD TV, you realize how bad standard definition quality is. I mean, it's only then that you can actually see how bad it looks, and especially when you're used to playing on a HDMI cable, like, it's literally like rubbing dirt in your eyes. So now I'll be able to go back and I'll be able to play older Call of Duty games. You know, I've been playing some COD 4 recently, and I've been having a lot of fun. I managed to get a gameplay out of that, a pretty good score if I do say so myself, so I'll definitely post that as my next video. You know, I might go play some World of War, maybe some Modern Warfare 2 as well. I don't know, then, you know, for the most part I'll keep it to Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops. Hell, I might even go crazy, I might even play some Battlefield, you never know. That was the main reason why I didn't play Battlefield, because it didn't have theater mode, and I'd have to play it in standard definition. And in standard definition, you know, because most of the gunfights take place from such long range, you wouldn't even be able to see the guy on a standard definition TV. Like, it was, Battlefield 3 is just horrible to play on. If Call of Duty games are bad to play in standard definition, like, seriously, Battlefield 3 is even worse, because being able to see people at a distance is such a big part of it. But yeah, I'm psyched that I now have a HD PVR, and I'm glad that I have one now. So you can expect HD gameplay from me, like you can with pretty much every other channel. But, you know, at least now you'll still have my personality with it to go along with it, I suppose. So if that's something you're interested in seeing, then obviously come ahead, subscribe, like, whatever. I shouldn't probably say that. I don't generally tend to ask for that kind of stuff. But yeah, the other thing I wanted to say before this video ends is that I'm looking for a partner to do 2v2s with. And if you're interested, all you have to do is just add me on PSN. But I do have a few requirements. First of all, you have to be on PlayStation. Sorry guys, I don't have an Xbox. So if you're on PlayStation, you know, well, if you're on Xbox, then I really can't do anything about that. I mean, the whole reason I'm asking for this is because all of my friends are on Xbox, and you know, I do have some friends who are on PS3, but they don't play Call of Duty anymore. They all play FIFA now, and I'm not the biggest fan of FIFA. I prefer to play Call of Duty, to be honest. But yeah, so you got to be on PlayStation. Okay, that's pretty much the synopsis of what I just said. The other thing is, I definitely prefer that you have some sort of mic. That would be great, purely because it's gonna require a lot of communication. You know, I want to have someone that I can, you know, do call outs with and stuff like that. But, you know, also so that we could just have a bit of crack as well. You know, just kind of talk, you know, that aspect of it as well. And this isn't a requirement by any means, but it'd definitely be preferable if you're from Europe as opposed to America. And it's not because I don't like Americans, it's just that, as you probably know, connection doesn't really travel very well. You know, if you're on my connection, you know, you're going to be experiencing a lot of lag, and if I'm on your connection, it's going to be the same. So you know, it's not the best in that sense. Also, the fact the time difference, you know, usually I play in the afternoons and the evenings, which would be like the early morning for you guys. So, you know, it'd be inconvenient in that sense. But don't get me wrong, if you're still on in America, you can still add me, and I'll probably still play with you. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have there. You don't even need to be that good. You just need to have a microphone and a PlayStation. That's all I need from you. But yeah, if you're interested, if you want to play with me, or if it's just a case that you yourself are looking for a partner to play 2v2s with or whatever, add me, FrOzenSwipe _ all these are letters. The O is not a 0. Some people make that mistake. It's just a capital O. The capitals I don't think even matter on PSN that much. But yeah, just add me on that, Frozen_swipe, and also send me a message saying that you've seen my video and you want to play with me, or that you're a subscriber or something like that as well, so that I know, you know, who I'm talking to. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say, and I think that pretty much wraps it up. So this has been FrOzenSwipe. I hope you've enjoyed, and thanks very much for watching.